Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office says a man wanted in connection with a weekend shooting is still on the run this morning. We'll have the latest as the search is on for Mark Showalter right now.
2 of 4 people arrested in connection with a murder in Clark County are set to face a judge today.
And a shooting in Ashland has left a 63-year-old woman dead. The latest on the investigation of that ahead.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome in. Hope you had a nice weekend. Here we are on Monday morning, ready to go in this week that will lead up to the Memorial Day weekend. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. We had one of those weird weekends where it was kind of rainy, kind of not rainy, kind of what you didn't really know when you could go out.
Well, depended on where you were, too, because some people got, a good shower and others didn't. Let's check in with Micah right now in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? It was very spotty outside. Some of us got tremendous amounts of rain. I know one person down south in Pulaski County picked up an inch and a half of rain just on Saturday. I didn't get any on Saturday, so that's just the way it's going here around the region with this front sliding toward us. First Alert Defender live radar, there's your look. The bigger picture, your frontal boundary, and it's sliding through our neck of the woods today, and once it does, you're talking about some really nice weather. It's in the 60s right now. It's pretty mild and kind of muggy outside, but you know what, as we get into the afternoon, 79 degrees, that's your warmest temperature until Sunday. Yeah, that's a long ways away. So here we come with some nice weather after today. Now I get into that latest forecast with those thunderstorms coming up.
Okay, we'll see you in just a little bit. We thank you, and let's get to the news.
Police tell us he's armed and dangerous and still on the run. Pulaski County Sheriff's deputies are still looking for a man they say was involved in a weekend shooting.
That man, identified as 55-year-old Mark Showalter. The victim of that shooting still recovering at UK Hospital this morning. Let's go to WKYT's Mark Barber live from the hospital. Mark, what can you tell us about Showalter?
Good morning, Bill. Deputies say they've been searching for him since yesterday afternoon, which is when he ran from investigators. Anyone who knows where he is asked to contact authorities immediately. He is considered armed and dangerous. Now we're told that Mark Showalter stands about 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs 200 pounds, has blue eyes, a gray beard, and gray hair. Deputies say the 55-year-old is wanted in a shooting that happened in a home on Highway 452 in Pulaski County. Investigators say when they pulled up to the house yesterday morning, they found a woman with a gunshot wound to the head. She was rushed to UK Hospital in critical condition. We called the hospital overnight to check on her condition, but we're told an update on her is not available. Deputies tell us that the suspects in the shooting, Mark and Timothy Showalter, took off in a blue truck after investigators pulled up to the house. Timothy Showalter was arrested after deputies say they tracked him back to his home in Somerset. The 34-year-old will be arraigned this morning on charges of complicity to commit assault and burglary. Meantime, the search for that second shooting suspect, Mark Showalter, continues. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. State troopers tell us that they are working a death investigation in Greenup County this morning. According to state police, a deadly shooting happened yesterday afternoon in Flatwoods near Ashland. 63-year-old Janet Gothard was found shot with a gunshot wound. She died at a local hospital. Troopers say they have identified a suspect, but they have not made any arrests.
Well, today we hope to learn more about what led up to the murder of a Madison County man.
2 of the 4 people charged with shooting and killing Roy Combs last week in Clark County will be going before a judge later today on murder charges. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live from Clark County District Court now. Hillary, good morning.
Good morning. That's right. Don Attaway and Christy Mattingly will be in court here in Clark County for the first time facing those murder charges later this morning. 46-year-old Attaway was the first arrest made in the case, followed by Kurt Garrett, Christopher Coleman, and then Christy Mattingly. Kentucky State Police say they were all involved in the shooting death of Roy Combs. Combs was found Wednesday morning near a rock quarry in Clark County after what police say they believe was a planned shooting. Police tell us all 4 charged in the case are from Richmond. However, Garrett and Coleman were arrested in Columbus, Ohio, after a caller tipped police off to their whereabouts. Now, at last check, the 2 men arrested in Ohio have not been booked here in Clark County yet. Attaway and Mattingly's arraignment is scheduled for 9 o'clock this morning. In Clark County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Well, a woman in Laurel County is recovering this morning after she was hurt in a robbery. Deputies in Laurel County say a group of people broke into a home on Old Union Church Road south of London Friday night. The group, deputies say, forced their way in, hit a woman inside with some kind of weapon, and stole medicine and cash. Crews airlifted the victim to UK Hospital with serious injuries. Deputies say a white pickup truck was in the driveway of the home earlier that day and could be linked to the intruders.
Now 5:05 here on WKYT this morning. A mother and her baby are recovering this morning after a fire destroyed their home in Martin County. Around 10 o'clock Sunday morning, firefighters tell us a home on Ward's Trailer Court in Warfield caught fire. Police say a woman and her infant suffered burns. We're told that the baby's injuries are minor. We do not know just how badly the mother was hurt. Investigators are still trying to figure out what started that fire.
A caterer in central Kentucky wants to warn other businesses about a possible scam. Brandy Bowles works for Mothers and Daughters Catering and Rolling Bistro in Richmond. She says she received a series of emails from a man who said he was in the hospital and planning a wedding in 9 days. She said he wanted to order food for the wedding, and he then asked Bowles to deposit his down payment check and then transfer half of the money back to him. She says 10 other caterers were on that initial email.
I think there's just so many scams out there, and they're just looking for so many different ways and routes to try to scam people out of money, that maybe if they send that email to 20, 30 people in hopes of 2 or 3 will maybe fall for it.
Well, Bowles says she did not cash the check. The Better Business Bureau says to give them a call if you feel like you're being scammed by a business.
Central Kentucky County is the fastest growing county in the state. According to the Lexington Herald Leader, Scott County is now considered a boom town. One realtor who has an office in Georgetown says the Toyota plant is contributing to the population boom. In addition, the state's biggest high school, Scott County High School, is there. The Herald Leader also says census data shows that the county is even drawing in residents from surrounding counties, namely here in Fayette County, where a lot of folks are moving now to the Georgetown area. WKYT this morning is just getting started, and it's great to have you along here on this Monday morning.
A snake had to have some emergency surgery in Australia after getting, let's just say, a little too enthusiastic about dinner time. We'll tell you what the surgeons found inside this snake.
That's about 5 minutes away. Also, a decline in the country's honeybee population could hurt your pocketbook. We'll tell you why. That's coming up a little later in Consumer News.
Now we have a couple of showers out and about, but the thunderstorm activity starts moving in later on today. And I'll get into that forecast and also what's behind it, because that's what looks good. I have all that coming up next.